Oh, shit. Like a glove. I still got this. I still got this. How you guys doing on this wonderful Saturday? We're back here again with some more GTA. Back here with some more, like, weekend streams. Just, you know, testing the water, see how everybody's doing. You know, I think, what was it? Sunday we did the Forza thing. How you doing, Direwolf Tom? And that was fun. Besides the douchebags that came in, it's like, hey, you remember me? Remember me? That kind of like killed my mood. So maybe we'll have a better mood. I do love playing GTA, but how you doing, Pimp? We're back here with GTA on the Xbox One. I got a whole. It's been a while since we've streamed this, so I've looked it up and we was able to find some new mini games. They could probably be shit. They probably could be good. I don't know, but you know the deal. If you want to join in, send me a message, Caboose967 on the Xbox One. We'll get a party. We got a biker club going. So if we get enough people, we will go. If we don't, then we'll just fuck around. And if we don't get enough for that, we'll probably just end it early. How you doing, Kiki the Goth Queen? Damn on those haters, dude. Okay. Okay, here's the real talk, though. I got a Nintendo Switch earlier this week. I thought about streaming that, and I realized the Switch really does suck. So I might make a video about it. There's a lot of problems I have with that. I bought it because it's my birthday, and really I can't think of anything else. My birthday's coming out next month. Like my friend had one, and I'm like, well, man, I wouldn't mind, you know, checking it out. There's some good games on there, like Smash and Mario Kart. They're like decent games, but the problem I have is that like they're not really new games. You know, I say that when I play a bunch of like GTA and Rainbow, but like Mario Kart hasn't changed. Like, it's still god awful. How you doing, Cadian? Like, it's still like, it's still the same game from like '96 or whatever Mario Kart 64 or Mario Kart 64 came out. You know, the map, the tracks look gorgeous. But I don't know. And then Smash is also pretty shitty because the AI is dumb. I've had some games where like the AI just immediately kills itself. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. I think 1 in 10 games the AI accidentally kills itself. So yeah, and then it's just the scaling is really hard. The scaling was really hard. Shit, wrong button. Also, I don't like the controller of the Nintendo Switch, so by default, like on PlayStation and on Xbox, you know, A and X are move forward, confirm, and then B and circle are like back, and then like X and Y was a square and triangle used for some other stuff. How you doing, Brian? But on the Nintendo Switch, the configuration is A, B, X, Y, which is like, yeah, that's what it's been like. That's like from SNES. So I mean, technically Microsoft stole it from them. But the button layout is extremely dumb. So again, A and X are kind of very similar between PlayStation and Xbox, and then like, you know, like third-party stuff too. But on Nintendo Switch, A is forward, but A is on the right. So every fucking game, you press the bottom button, A or X, you move forward. The bottom button, you move forward. Not on the Switch. It's back. It's back. It's like, so I've been trying to figure that out. I actually been having a hard time like doing shit. But yeah, again, we're here. I don't know. Just doing shit. How you doing, Honda Clarity? We're gonna give it 30 more minutes. If we literally don't get anybody else in here, we're just gonna call it for a stream and then probably call it for like streaming. I know I just haven't been really streaming that much, and I know I didn't give much notice. I was like, you know what, I wanted to start doing some, you know, some Saturday streams. You know, we did that Forza stuff. You know, maybe GTA, since everybody like loves playing GTA. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll invite Brian to the club. But yeah, if anybody else wants to join in. I don't know. Just driving around talking about shit. I bought Dead Cells on Nintendo Switch too, which is actually an amazing game. Okay, back on the subject of why I hate Nintendo and why Nintendo is actually legitimate and a shitty company and why people praise it way too easily. Okay. So the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox kind of all disc-based. You can buy discs. Discs are cheap. Since everybody's making them, since it's easy to produce, people are making them left and right. Blu-ray used to be Sony only. That's why, you know, the PlayStation had it, and it took a while. But then, like, you know, Blu-ray became mainstream, and then now the rise of digital and all that stuff. Well, Nintendo's a shitty company, and they thought, you know what, let's do a proprietary cartridge system, which is like, yeah, dude, it's so cool. Problem with that, games are always at full price. Because they can do that. So, like, old games, like, games that launched, oh, what the fuck? Games that launched at, like, are still $60. And I don't know. It's really rare for them to go down in price. Nope. So, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Like, it's a cool system, but the dock is, like, just utter trash. When I put it in, I'm like, wait, is this working? Is this supposed to work like this? You just drop it in there, and it just kind of just sits there. Like, there's no locking mechanism. So, yeah. You know what, Plus, dude, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing, dude? Like, people like you make me want to stop. I'm not in a mood for, like, your stupid shenanigans. You can fly around with me, but please do not run into me. Holy fuck. No, Gage, I do have a PlayStation 4, but I don't use it. But yeah, we're just kind of flying here. Just the two of us. We'll give it a, maybe we'll give it a 20 more minutes, see if there's anything going, and then maybe we'll just call it for a stream. I know I just kind of out of the blue started streaming, but I said on Sunday that I was going to do some Saturday stuff. Usually I could get people on here, but I don't know. Maybe people just kind of stopped. It doesn't matter. It's still crazy that they're still putting out, like, some sort of, how you doing, big man? They're still putting out, like, content, like, for this game. Like, they've added a couple new cars in the past few weeks. Like, I think the Red Dead, I don't know. I think they shouldn't have put it online into Red Dead. I think they shouldn't have done anything with Red Dead Online. And maybe made GTA Online 2 or something. Because that game is just total. Like, online was okay. But, like, they shouldn't give... Like, we shouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, GTA Online was great, but, like, haven't really done anything. And the only thing they've really done is kind of the economy of the game. But there isn't really much to buy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Well, let's do something at least. Like, they added, like, 2 new cars, which is kind of cool. I mean, they look cool as shit. But, like, they can't really do that to GTA, can they? Like, they can't add new horses or anything. Like, it would be so cool if you can get, like, a stagecoach or something. Buy a stagecoach. And you can have all your friends. Because they, like, emphasis on this posse stuff. But it's just, you know, you can't really have more. You could steal a stagecoach or anything, something.
It's LJT.
Oh, let's get supplies for this, I guess. Supply. Just less. Maybe I'll add here people on Discord.
So, you could get a bunch of prescriptions and then drive around to every drugstore in the state. Or you could rob someone who's already done that.
I wonder what they have plans for, like, this game this year, too. Like, I don't know. The nightclub stuff is, like, I think it took a long time for it to, like, to really be actually kind of cool. Like, at first it was like, wow, this is cool, and then we kind of landed, like, oh, this is boring. It's kind of, like, more in-game. I think our Doomsday Heist might actually be kind of the shittiest things they've added. The nightclub is okay, but you gotta, like, have, like, a shit ton of, like, capital, you know? You need to have a lot of, you know, businesses and things to warrant it being useful. Because all it does is just like a, you know, it just makes money for things that you already have money for. Was that like, what was that? It looked like just stacks of money. One thing that I really wanted from GTA that they like could have easily done, which would have been like really interesting and just added a whole lot of depth to the game, was like the upgrade system. You know, with the Insurgent and like some other vehicles, technical, you could upgrade it to be like a little bit better or add armors. But I think the technical was probably like the coolest vehicle in this game because like the lineage of where it went and where it is now. Of like, yo, you got this in the first heist missions, and then when the bunker missions came out, you could upgrade the shit out of it to a like extremely powerful vehicle. And I was like hoping like maybe they do something more with that. Like technically the Kuruma is a very powerful vehicle. It's still one of the more like, you know, bulletproof vehicles in the game. You really have to be good at if you want to shoot anybody in that. You know, they added a bunch of armored vehicles, you know, with the, you know, armored with quotes, meaning you will take 2 shots and it will, after this, it will take an extra shot, which is kind of cool, but still, like, it would be cool if you could, I don't know, do a little bit more. Well, let's, I don't know, we'll do the cocaine, and, again, if nobody shows up, just, where the fuck is everybody?
That's what we were looking.
Like, they could have easily done that shit into Red Dead. Like, these businesses work so well in Red Dead. They make so much sense. Like, opium, marijuana, booze. There's all sorts of, like, stuff, and they can really expand on it. But I think that's what Rockstar fails at. They don't really expand anything. They just do stuff. Like, even in this game, they really didn't expand on anything except for, like, a few things. Yeah, I know, Brian. I know. So it's... Oh, here's some messages. Let's get some people. Ah, we got some people. Finally. Only took 16 minutes. I don't know if it's even enough to keep on going. Oh, shit. But yeah, it just, you know, they could have easily added more drug stuff to Red or GTA, kind of expand. I think the nightclubs were the only things that they like kind of expanded more on the businesses, but they really didn't do much. Like, it doesn't really add it. It's like, hey, you have to have these open. They make money if you have a technician. That's all. I don't know. It's weird. How you doing, Ricky Remus? Maybe, I don't know. The map of like Red Dead is really weird too, because they have like that whole, what is that? Is it New Austin? Or the whole left side of the map is this completely out in the middle of nowhere, while they have the big chunk of map, and then off to the left where, like, you know, Red Dead was, it's super out in the middle of nowhere. You have to pass this, like, you know, 1 kilometer stretch of land just to get back to the main land. And so I was just wondering, it's like, should they have maybe cut this part of the map off? Because it takes from tip to tip, left from the bottom left to the top right, it can take a good like 10-20 minutes at full speed, and the fastest creature in the world. So, you know, in a jet you can get from, you know, top, because right off the start you can get in a jet. How you doing, Melsworth? Right off the start, you know, or a helicopter, and you're moving pretty fast. You don't have to be in a car. So I don't know. Jeez, we died at the same time. That's okay, Elmsworth. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get the fucking laser cannon. Like, the upgrading weapons was really cool, too. On.
Someone's down. I've got a we got a man.
Okay. We're just gonna. I don't want to bring a break of bad news. I know that Katie had just Mythic Dan just showed up, but I think after we're done here, probably gonna shut off the stream. We're probably just done with streaming overall. I know a couple people just joined, but there's just, I don't know. I just don't know. How you doing, Literally Stalin? Yeah, but I've been going on for 20 minutes and, like, there's 4 people in game. It's, like, really nobody chatting. So, I don't know. I mean, like, is it worth my time just to keep on going? Like, we're not going to do any of the mini games because there's just not enough people. Doing the supply runs, it's okay if we have, you know, waiting for people, but there's still not a lot of people. I know some people are busy and all that stuff, and I kind of did it at a random time, but I thought, you know what? Let's do GTA, see if anybody shows up. So, yeah. I think... Yeah, this is going to be it for me. Again, dude, I don't think you understand how this goes, do you? Sweet, that NPC just, like, totally fucked me. Don't even bother. We're going to end it here, Zane, unless you can pull out some people out of your ass. Literally, Stalin, clearly you're not a really new, you're somewhat of not a fan of mine or something. Because I've done the single player stuff, and then nobody shows up for that to watch, so... I don't get motivated, is kind of the thing. Because I know kind of if I go do a single player stuff, I'm not going to have to worry about people showing up. But then nobody shows up, so there's no motivation for me to do this. You understand? Yeah, I know, dude, but... I put out that video saying I'm still here, and that video has like 400 views. I literally lost 12 subscribers that day I put that out. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking A. Yeah, whatever. Stupid fucking game. Yep. What's up, Plus? Yeah, but Stallion, I do like doing this, but it's just there's no motivation for me if I know people are not going to show up. I did GTA today because I knew there has to be at least somebody to show up that would show up. There's some people, it's just, like, I know GTA is my biggest thing on my channel, but it's like, extremely depressing. When you say that you're still around and a shit ton of people say, hey, I'm with you, and then you release a video the next day and nobody watches. Then you say, I'm going to start streaming on weekends, and then nobody fucking shows up. It's like, wow, dude. Yeah. Like, there's no motivation for me. Like, it's super hard to figure out what to make when GTA, my biggest thing on my channel, gets nobody to come. So what's the point, you know? So I want to thank Plus for coming in, and then Stalin Emperor and literally Stalin. Thanks for showing up in the chat. But this is it. This is like Myth the Agony and Satin. This is it. Like, we're kind of done. I put a lot of effort into this channel, and I know it's been a little bit rough for me lately in the past like month with like viewers and shit. But it's just. Yeah, Brian, I know. Thanks for stating the fucking obvious. People like you also making me want to not do this, dude. I just want to let you know that. People like you, Brian, are literally people that make me want to stop doing this. People like you. You message me out of the fucking blue and just say hi. And I say hi back, and then you say hi, Curtis. And then what am I supposed to do? I'm sorry for this, guys, wasting everybody's time, but this is it. I am done. Maybe next time, guys. No, there wasn't to be next time. Fuck this.